So this summer we wanted to take the kids to Lake of the Ozarks just so they could experience something a little bit different, and I did quite a bit of work trying to find a nice campground that we could stay at. You know, there's not a lot of great campgrounds around this area here, but I did find one called Riviera Resort and Campground, and they've got villas here and everything. So this is where you turn to go in. Riviera Villas, RVResort.com. Riviera Villas and RV Resort. Now, you know, we've only been doing this about a year, so I did learn something, that when you see a sign that says, or a name of a business that says RV Resort, it probably is going to be a little bit nicer. But we also discovered that at this campground, out of maybe, let's say, 40 to 45, maybe 50 campsites, 3 of them they rent. The other ones are permanent residences. So, you know, this is a pretty smart idea for people. They don't want to go through the huge expense of buying a house to have a great location down at Lake of the Ozarks for the weekend. So they rent out a site at this campground. They park their travel trailer or their fifth wheel or whatever they have, motorhome, on their slot. They can just a short 3-mile drive from St. Louis, about the same from Kansas City. And if you're going to go somewhere, you come by, pick up your rig, and head off somewhere else. But if you like coming to the lake, it's a pretty inexpensive way to live, and you've got all your amenities and everything like that. So a lot of people do that. Now these campsites, I'm going to show you a little bit of a tour of this a little bit later, but this is just a great campground. There's got really nice fishing here. They've got boat docks, so if you rent a boat or if you have a boat, you can keep your boat here also. The office is well stocked with firewood and all the little supplies that you might need. But you can see that, and I'll show you this later, but a lot of the grassy areas around here are actually AstroTurf. So I'm going to give you a little better tour, like I said, but this is us coming into our park here. So the people that bought this property, this is all brand new infrastructure. So they built everything from the ground up, and it is just a really beautiful place. They've spent a lot of money on this place. So here's our rig right here, Mesa Ridge. You can see our view. It's early morning, so there's a little bit of glare from the sun, but got a gorgeous morning view from our location. This is site number 14. So stay tuned for the tour. Here we are, Sunrise Beach, population 431. So if you're coming to Lake of the Ozarks and you're looking for a little bit of a sleepy town, a little getaway, this lake is just the opposite of that. It is a very lively party lake, lots of fun, great fishing, big boats, lots of great restaurants that have either pools for their patrons. When I mean restaurants, I mean like bars that have pools for their patrons. Sometimes they have beaches. We were at one the other day called Franky and Louies that they've brought in, I guess, over $1 million worth of sand from Florida. And other than the fact that we were swimming in lake water, the beach was absolutely fantastic. So if you come down here to Sunrise Beach, there's not a lot of great places to shop. But there is this place called Woods Supermarket. And I mention that because Woods has got everything. We wanted to go fishing the other day. They've got fishing poles. They've got live bait. They have all the tackle and gear that you would need to go fishing. They've got great fruits and vegetables, great meat and deli department. They've got fish. They've got firewood. This is a high volume fuel station. I normally don't get fuel at stations like this. Usually I stick to my Shell or Conoco when I'm grabbing diesel, but this is high volume. And to be honest with you, there's not anything much closer than this that's convenient to fill up. So I'm going to kind of go against my normal rules later today and fill up with diesel for our trip home. But if you come here to Sunrise Beach and you stay at the campground we're staying at, you're going to spend time here at Woods, and they've got great coffee inside and really anything that you would need, kind of like a Walmart. It's mainly a grocery store, but they've got all the necessities. So don't forget to stop by this place. It is a great grocery store with great service and really nice people working there. A lot of the sites have got this AstroTurf. It reminds me of some of the luxury RV campgrounds down in Florida, actually. They also have golf carts for rent, and so if you come to this RV resort, which I highly recommend this resort, please don't forget to rent a golf cart. So these things are brand new Yamahas. They've got nice aftermarket wheels on them. You can seat several people on these carts, and they're fantastic. So anyway, but it is pretty hilly here, so it's good to get a golf cart. There is the main office. There's great brand new laundry facility there, and that little door right there. They've got everything up there, firewood, the whole shoot match. So I'm gonna make sure this video is pretty quick, but these are all permanent sites along the side here. If you can see over here, there's sand volleyball. There's a great playground where my young daughter went and played a couple times. And as we're just driving down here, coming down the hill, you know, Lake of the Ozarks is a Army Corps of Engineers lake, so they dammed it up. And it was just a river that they dammed up and created actually the largest freshwater lake in North America. There's more shoreline on this lake than there is in the Great Lakes. So these again are all permanent sites. Folks own these year-round, and the views are just incredible. So one of the 3 locations where you can rent a site is up here. So we're just going to come over here real quick. I'm going to pull into it. Now, if you've got little kids, this may not be the one that you want. It's a pretty steep drop off there. But again, it's just this gorgeous campsite. Does have a big drop off, you know, as long as you don't have 2 or 3 year olds or younger, you're pretty safe. But you know, this nice AstroTurf here is great. Most all sites have got a nice little picnic table, a great fire pit, and you know, nice pretty views. Now our site is over here, so the Mesa Ridge, which you can see right there, is our site. That's our camper. The one next to it, driving the Crusader, that also is for rent. And then you've got a permanent one. So when we come in, we're going to come down this road when we pull out, and we're going to turn around in this circle right here and then pull back out that way. It's just a really nice campground. So let me show you. That's about half of the tour so far. Let's just buzz right over there real quick, and I'll show you the pool and where the boat docks are and everything, and we will wrap this up. So just hang with me. All right, so this is our site number 14, and I'm gonna do a quick little walk around on this site so you can see what it's all about. We love this site. You got plenty of room. It's nice concrete patio, quite a bit of green space up here. Here's our picnic table along with our fire pit. And what do you guys think about this campsite? Awesome. You guys like it? Yeah, it's great, right?
She doesn't want to leave.
Liv, you want to say hi? Hi. You want to say hi? Say hello. Say hello. Hello. All right. So, you know, we've got 2 bathrooms on our rig. So this really nice facility back here. Really easy to set up. It's nice and flat. There was no leveling required, and This campground is open year-round, so you can come here in January if you want, and don't have to worry about these pipes freezing up and everything. So they really did a good job with how they put this campground together. So they built this from scratch. A lot of campgrounds, folks are buying an existing campground and then they're sprucing it up. But not this place. This place, they actually, bought this property, put a ton of money into it, a ton of money. All of these brick walls here to form this road and everything is just brand new. I mean, the expense just for this area right here alone is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. But it does take us to a great facility over here. And so here, I'll show you what this is all about. So this is the swimming pool and hot tub. And it has been a ton of fun for the kids. There's always firewood up here that is free to use. They've got a little barbecue pit up here, but a beautiful swimming pool. But look at that view. It's just a great, great view of Lake of the Ozarks. And so we'll walk back here real quick. We were up here the other day. We had dinner. They got these giant human-sized Jenga toys, more picnic tables. There's, some pool flotation out here that belongs to the property. Here is the hot tub. And then they've got outdoor showers, so you can rinse off if you want. Bathrooms. But this is all just a beautiful, beautiful setup, and they really have done a fantastic job with making this family friendly. So you've got little bar areas in here that you can use. There's sinks that are operational. There's garbage here, so they make it as convenient as possible for the guests. Okay, so get back to Lake of the Ozarks. So Lake of the Ozarks is an Army Corps of Engineers lake where they stopped up a river with a dam and then created this huge freshwater lake. So measured by shoreline, it's the largest freshwater lake in North America. And like I say, it's bigger than the Great Lakes. So as you come down here, it does get a little bit steep, but this is where the villas are. So you got villas over here that rent, or permanent owners can be a part of that if they'd like to be. And then as you come down this way, we're gonna meet this truck halfway here, okay? Kind of a one-laner. And we'll just sneak on by him here. Alrighty. Okay, everybody's so nice. So this is the bottom side. And down here, this is one of three boat docks that belong to the property. So 1, 2, and 3. They've got slips here that if they have them available, they will rent them to you. So if you want to come down as a permanent resident, you can. And also pick up one of those slots if you don't. If you want to come down like us and bring your boat along, you can do that too. And they've always got 2 or 3 open slots, it seems like, where you could just park your boat for the weekend or however long you're going to be here for. But the lake is right out there. If you're looking for a location of where this property is, if you know where the Tantera Resort is, it's approximately 2 miles across the lake from Tantera. And so anyway, just wanted to show you this property. It's just a great place. Like I say, they've only got 3 sites that they rent, campsites. But we made a reservation about 6 months ago. We actually were able to pick out the site that we actually wanted, and I've just had a great time. So anyway, coming to Lake of the Ozarks, don't forget about Riviera. This is a great place to come. Be sure to get your golf cart because you will certainly enjoy driving it, but it'll make things a lot easier coming up and down these hills and so forth. And thanks for watching today. Please give us a thumbs up, and if you like what you heard, please share it with your friends, and be sure to click on that bell so that you can be notified as new videos come out. Thanks again. Have a great day.